Hello there. My name is Kay Byfield, and this is your Art Speak Studio moment from Art Speak Studio in Dallas, Texas. And today I want to talk about the Immersive Van Gogh experience that's showing here in Dallas, Texas. I really couldn't understand why they came up with this idea, but I thought I should check it out before I panned it outright. The biggest question I had was why anybody would spend $40 for 35 minutes sitting on a stool in the middle of a room with images projecting all around them. And so I wanted to see what there was. I don't object to when an artist takes a previous work without permission, perhaps, and recontextualizes it, uses it in a different way, expands upon what it means, builds upon what it means, or challenges what it means. That's appropriation. What I do object to is when an artist copies another artwork wholesale without adding anything new or significant to it. That's plagiarism. Appropriation has long been a hallmark of artwork, going back to the Renaissance, where artists would often revisit themes or repeat compositions that were done by other artists before them to bring it into a new meaning or a new time. What bothers me here is that these experiences regarding Van Gogh don't seem to add anything to our understanding of Van Gogh, the way we look at Van Gogh, and in fact, they even seem to take away from it. All they do is include swirling images and clever transitions and throbbing music. But the audience seemed to love it. I heard comments as we were leaving, and I even asked a few people what they thought. They thought that the whole experience was really cool. Van Gogh's so highly acclaimed because his paintings are sincere and raw, rather than being refined or elegant. He led the vanguard of artists who were exploring the use of arbitrary color that doesn't match what you actually see in nature. He used expressive lines, and there is no line in nature, and actual texture. He confronted aggressively beautiful subjects, even like flowers, in a way that seems emotional and dynamic. And his portraits and landscapes are so idiosyncratic that they could almost be called ugly. Viewers respond to the directness and the authenticity of his paintings. And he helped viewers look at subjects in a whole new way. The video, on the other hand, takes these images out of context, swirls and enlarges them to simulate that they are growing or moving, but there's nothing particularly creative about that. Instead of moving through the museum and selecting how much time to spend in front of an image and reflecting upon it, everything is handed to you in these experiences. If you visited a museum and saw this early painting of Van Gogh's called The Potato Eaters, there would be information to explain that this painting set the tone for the rest of his later work. In fact, for most of his career, Van Gogh considered this to be his best work. His goal was to depict the hard lives of peasants by showing that they had to share one potato for a meal and they lived in a shack. His models were chosen because they were authentic representations of that kind of life, and they were not good-looking people. Technically, this experience is really well done. The viewer is presented with swirling, dissolving, vibrating images, and it's all very exciting. But basically, it's just pricey escapism. Personally, I wouldn't be interested in seeing any more of these experiences. I thought it was interesting. But as a child of the 60s, I have seen so many presentations that incorporated live action or other kinds of inputs with projection and film and other things that were so much more effective and so much more memorable. I did not find that to be true here. I'm glad the people enjoyed it. I think it was way overpriced for what you got, but the technology probably cost something. I'm sharing my response to the Van Gogh experience because I'm hoping that you will think about what kind of art you like and why you like it and what really appeals to you so that you have a better sense of yourself and your relationship to art. And if you make art, I hope this will in some way help you think about your own art better. So until the next time, happy painting.